Bismillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Ad-darsu al-rabi'u. The fourth lesson. Al-fi'lu bihasabi al-asli. The verb, al-fi'lu, the verb, bihasabi, according to al-asli, to the root. So what is meant by the root here is the root letters. So because, just to give you a quick insight. So sometimes verbs have additional letters added to it. So in order to give another meaning. So we call the initial letters the root letters, while we call the additional letters additional letters. طيب. We'll still come across that inshallah. Amthilatun, examples. Najaha al-mujtahidu, the hardworking person succeeded. Hafidha al-waladu ad-darsa, the boy memorized the lesson. So hafidha can mean, it can mean either it preserved or it memorized. Hasuna al-amalu, the work became good. Qahqara al-jabanu, that is, it retreated. So qahqara al-jabanu, the coward retreated. So although we'll come across it later, qahqara, it implies most times, when you are at war. So qahqara is when you are at the war front, you are fighting, then cowardly, the person retreated to the back of the army in order to avoid clashing with the enemy. Dahraja al-waladu al-kurata. Dahraja al-waladu, the boy rolled al-kurata, the ball. Hashasa al-haqqu, the truth became apparent. Al-bahthu. Fa'alam, know, anna kulla wahidin min hadhihi al-amthilati, that each one of these examples, mabdu'un bifi'lin, started with a verb. So we can say the first example in the first section, najaha al-mujtahidu. So you can see najaha is a verb, so which means the example started with a verb. فإذا تأملنا أفعال القسم الأول. فإذا تأملنا, so if we ponder and if we take a look at أفعال القسم الأول, the verbs of the first section, that is where we have from نجح المجتهد to حسن العمل. وجدنا كل واحد منها, we'll find that each one of the examples متركبا من ثلاثة أحرف, is consisting of 3 letters. So متركبا is consisting من ثلاثة أحرف of 3 letters. So we can see نجح 3 letters, nun, jim, ha. Then حفظ 3 letters, ha, fa, dha. Then حسن 3 letters again, ha, sin, and nun. وتلك الحروف, and those letters, جميعها, all of them together, أصلية, that is, they are root letters. إذ يفسد معنى كل فعل منها بإسقاط حرف واحد. إذ يفسد معنى كل فعل منها, since the meaning of each verb from these examples is going to be obliterated, it's going to be corrupted, بإسقاط حرف واحد, by dropping just a single letter, من حروفه الثلاثة, from its 3 letters. So for example, نجح المجتهد, نجح, if I should drop maybe the ha and I say naja, then that's meaningless. Or if I should say naha, that's meaningless. Or if I should say jaha, that's meaningless. I have to bring every of the 3 letters, najaha, in order for it to have meaning. فكل فعل مركب من 3 أحرف أصول. So فكل فعل, every verb, مركب, that consists of من 3 أحرف, of 3 letters, أصول, of 3 root letters, يسمى فعلا ثلاثيا. So we call them the trilateral verb. That's fi'lun thulathiyun. Fi'lun thulathiyun literally means a verb that has 3 letters. And by the way, in Arabic, every letter, every verb, the minimum number of letters they have is 3 letters. Or 3 letters. So it's very important. There is no verb with 2 letters. Someone may ask, okay, what about qala? We have qaf, we have lam. So of course, you can say that qala, after the qaf, we have alif mad. So we'll count the qaf, then the alif mad, then the lam. So that's 3. So we always count the elongation too. So either alif elongation or waw or ya, we always count them. So that's why, or alif maksuro, like Roma. So we always count them. So to make it 3. Because when you advance in Arabic morphology and Arabic grammar, Sarf and Nahu, you'll find that all this elongation actually we actually changed from an actual letter, from harfun illa, from a weak letter to the elongation. For example, the root of qala is qawala. But due to some Arabic grammar principles, the waw has to be changed to alif mad. So that's why we have qala. So the important thing you need to grasp at your fingertip for now is that every Arabic verb, the minimum letters they have are 3 letters. Now, let me go on. وَإِنَّ كُلَّ وَاحِدٍ مِنْ أَفْعَالِ الْقِسْمِ الثَّانِي وَإِنَّ كُلَّ وَاحِدٍ, and verily each of the verbs in the second section. So the second section, that's qahqara, al-jabanu, to hashaso al-hakku. مُرَكَّبٌ مِنْ أَرْبَعَةِ أَحْرُفٍ أُصُولٍ, are consisted of 4 root letters. فكل فعل مركب من 4 أحرف أصول, every verb that is consisting of 4 root letters, يسمى فعلا رباعيا, they are called the quadrilateral verbs, that is the verbs that have 4 letters. They have 4 root letters. So you can see qahqara, that's 4 letters. That's qaf 1, ha 2, qaf again 3, then ra, that's 4. Then dahraja, you can see also 4 letters. Hasaso, also 4 letters. So all of them are root letters. Don't forget, in Arabic, when we say that, when we say a root letter, so what is meant is that if it is removed, if a root letter should be removed from the verb, then the verb is already spoilt. So, for example, we have qahqara. If I should say qahqa, then qahqa has no meaning. I have to bring the 4th letter and say qahqara, because the ra is one of its root letter. Okay, just to give you more insight, I'll just give a very simple example of an additional letter and root letter. For example, we have the verb qatala. Now, qatala means he killed. So, for example, I want to say a foot. So, in Arabic, all you just have to do is add alif mad to the qaf, to the first letter qaf. So, you will say qatala. So, you can see that we have qatala, and then we'll bring an additional letter, that is alif, to be joined to the qaf in order to give another meaning. So, you can see if I should remove the alif, the verb is still intact. That is, the verb is still meaningful, because qatala will still mean he killed. While qatala means he fought. But for example, if I should remove a letter from qatala and I should say qata, then that's not meaningful. It doesn't have meaning. I've spoiled the verb. Or if I should say qala, I should remove the ta. Or if I should remove the first letter qaf and I say tala, just like that, then the verb is spoiled. So that's what is meant by root letters and additional letters. Now, khulasatun, that is the summary. The first, al-fi'lu, the verb, bihasab al-asli, according to its roots, that is root letters, kismani, is into 2 types or 2 sections. The first, we have fi'lun thulathiyun, the trilateral verb, mithlu, example, sami'a, he heard. That's sami'a, he heard. Najaha is succeeded. وَفِعْلٌ رُبَاعِيٌّ, and the quadrilateral verb, mithlu, like dahraja, erode, that is rolled. Then zamjar, that is erode. R-O-A-R, or it bellowed, that is, it make a powerful sound, like the lion, when the lion roars. The second summary: الفعل الثلاثي, the triliteral verb, هو ما كانت حروفه الأصلية ثلاثة. هو ما كانت, it is the verb كانت حروفه, that its حروف الأصلية, that its root letters ثلاثة, they are three. That is, the triliteral verb is the verb that has three triliteral that has three root letters. مثل, like ضرب, he beat. حفظ, he memorized or he preserved. حسن, it was good. Now, the hasuna is to be good, but the thing is, in Arabic, a verb always have to be accompanied with a pronoun. So I can't just say to be good. So hasuna is in the past tense. That's why he said he was good. Hasuna, it was good. That is, he be good. Sometimes if you check some Arabic to English dictionaries, so it will be, they will write he be good instead. To be good. That is. Now, the third summary: والفعل الرباعي, and the quadrilateral verb ما كانت حروفه الأصلية is what its root letters أربعة are four. مثل, like دحرج, he rode. قهقر, he retreated. He retreated cowardly. عسعس, it grew dark, or it became darkened. That's asasa. That's why Allah says in the Quran, وَاللَّيْلُ إِذَا عَسَعَسَ, that is the night when it becomes darkened. Now, I want us to give... Okay, so that's the end of the lesson. وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.